Should I have two social media accounts or just have one? For something like Facebook, it's kind of clear because Facebook only likes you to have one Facebook profile, as in your name, Cham Tang. You're not going to have two Cham Tangs, and you're not really allowed to create a Facebook profile with a business name like Authentic Education. It won't let you. So that's quite clear that you should have one Facebook profile and then one Facebook page for your business. But when you go to Instagram, it's a little bit trickier because with Instagram, there's only one profile. There's not a business page or a business profile. So for a long time, I was saying just keep it simple, have the same one. But then more and more increasingly, as the reach grows, etc., there is a solid case for having two Instagram profiles. And I just want to explain why and then the technicalities of how you set it up, because I set it up recently and it took at least 45 minutes of mucking around and at least another 45 minutes of thinking the pros and cons of two Instagrams. So the limitation with Instagram is that you can only have one profile. It's either going to be a business one where you can get insights so you can see how many people viewed your posts, or it's a personal one which you just use like normal. The issue now becomes though, if you've got, for argument's sake, 1,000 followers on Instagram, maybe 100 of those might be real friends and 900 of those might be clients or prospects or people who follow you for whatever it is. Like they might follow me for my marketing advice. But the issue becomes now, if I want to post a picture of my child or a personal thing, I'm not going to do like 5 baby photos in a row because most people are following me for marketing. But if I do like 90% marketing, business, 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 all of my friends don't really want to see like Facebook ad updates every 2 days either. So there's a little bit of an issue here. Sure, you can do things like your stories, you can only send to your close friends, but that has other issues. Like you can't send a story to everyone except your close friends. So it becomes quite problematic. So what you should do, and here is where the how-to comes in. What I've done is I've set up a separate Instagram account. So you can go to your Instagram and you can choose add account, and then you create a new account with a new email address. So you create a new account with a new email address, and I'll explain why in a second. You call that account something that doesn't have your full name in it. So this is now you might have 1,000 followers. You want to create one just for your personal friends. You create something that doesn't have your full name in it. That's when people search for you. Like if you search Cham Tang, there won't be two Cham Tangs out there because it's only got my first name. Because my first name is very kind of uncommon, I could even create that Instagram account for my personal one that doesn't even have my name on it. It's just like Big C or something like that. Not that people call me Big C, but there's something that just only my friends will know that's me. I could call it, motivation is us. And then what I can do is I can start following my real friends on that new personal account, and then they'd follow me back because they'd see it's a photo of me and then it's really me. So I end up having 50 followers and I can post whatever I want there. And there's no confusion from people who might listen to my podcast and want to follow Cham Tang on Instagram. There's no confusion because there's only one Cham Tang there, which is Cham Tang Official. Now, the reason you create a second Instagram account with your actual email address, it's a technical thing which was really bugging me for like at least a couple of days. And the technical issue was that with Instagram, when you post, like you create a post on Instagram or you create an Instagram story, you can automatically have that post or story go to your Facebook. But if you only have one email address that you log in with, well, that's an issue because you can only have either your personal stories and posts go to your personal profile, or your business stories and posts from Instagram go to your business Facebook page, because you only have one, what we call Facebook Accounts Center. I know you don't have to remember all this technical stuff. Just know that you sidestep it all if you actually go and you have one email address for one Instagram account and another email address for a second one. So once is all said and done, here is what I've got set up. I've got Cham Tang Official. All the posts and stories that I share go to Cham Tang Official Facebook page. And you can see that in the account share to other apps section. You can set it up there. Then I've got a personal Cham one, and all the all the Instagram stories and posts that I do on my personal account go to my personal Facebook profile. That's how I've currently got it set up, and it works really well. The only very one small technical thing is that if the previous post that I just did was personal, I can do another personal post, and it'll send it to Facebook straight away. But if I then do a business post, it just asks me to switch back and choose my Facebook page again. So it's an extra like 2-second thing. Until you go through it yourself, you probably won't know exactly what I mean. But the main takeaway is create, if it's a problem for you, create a second Instagram account with your personal first name only. Switch it to private so no one can see your photos or stories unless you approve them. Follow all of your friends. They'll follow you back. Let them know that, for your 50 friends, all of your personal stuff will be there. And now you can just send all personal stuff there. For your business account, you can send, I would say 80 to 90% business content. And if something big happens, like, if I have a third child, or if I was going to say get married, I'm already married, but let's say I was to get married, then I would post it there. So there might be some slight duplication. If some really big events happen, like Authentic Education turns 15 years old in another 4 years' time, well, then I would post that on my personal profile and just duplicate it. And I think it's a better way to do it. And now you don't have to worry. You've probably had in the back of your mind, if I post business, what are my friends going to think? Not because I'm embarrassed about my business, but just because it's like, they don't always want to know about the business, and vice versa. If I post personal, like I'm at a 2-year-old's birthday party, like you followed me for marketing advice, not to see birthday party photos. So that issue is averted just with Instagram, because you can only have one profile. With Facebook, it's clearer. You have your Facebook profile for personal use, and you have your Facebook page for business use. All right, deep breath. I hope that clears it up. I just wanted to share that with you because it recently happened over the Christmas break. I was looking into it.